Okay guys, today I will show you how you going to work with the Microsoft pre-implemented lab system. So this lab system basically implemented with the Hyper-V manager. So in order to open the Hyper-V tools, Hyper-V manager, if you click, automatically this Hyper-V manager will be open. As you can see, there are certain pre-implemented virtual machines available. So this virtual machine is completely pre-implemented by the Microsoft, right? So in order to work with the pre-implemented lab system, you have to have trainer handbook. So as you can see here, there's 2740b. It is available with 614 page. This is basically PDF, and there is another page available, that is OneNote pack. Through the OneNote pack also you can continue for your practical, or you can continue the practical with the PDF trainer handbook. So as you can see here, the MCD use only, students use prohibited. This sentence is mentioned over here. So however, as a help, I can provide this one for the students with the cheapest amount. So if you purchase your lab individually, for one course you have to pay for one course you have to pay 2500 rupees, right? So after you face the exam in 70-740, again if you want to put the lab system for 70-741, again you need to pay 2500 rupees. So if you put individually, total amount would be 7500, right? So here 742, again 2500, altogether 7500. But if you purchase all three labs at once, okay, as discount price you will you have to pay 5000, because I will reduce 2500 rupees only for 70-740 course. If you purchase all three labs at once, then only you have to pay 5000, otherwise you have to pay for each and every individual modules 2500. Now I will show you how you're going to work with the lab system. So if you go to the first page, this first page mentioning title, right? The 14th page, it is starting with the lessons, module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4, module 5, module 6, module 7, and up to 12 modules are there. So this modules related with 740, and lab answer key at the end of the book you can see. So if you go to the page number 25, so this page we are starting with the lessons. So in module 1, how many lessons are available? Module 1, lesson 1, lesson 2, up to lessons 5 available. After 5 lessons finish, you can get the main lab system. At sometime after the lessons, they are providing the demonstration. If you would like, you can follow up with the demonstration, or otherwise straight away you can go for the main practical. First of all, I will tell you how you're going to start your virtual machines. So what are the virtual machines you need to work? I will tell you. Okay, this is your main lab system after 5 lessons in module 1. So for the module 1, how many virtual machines we are using? 2740b London TC1 and 2740b Nano Server 1. These two virtual machines normally we are using. As you can see here, these are the virtual machines I have switched on currently. So if I want to switch on the virtual machines, then you need to select the virtual machines, start, then connect, right? So I have started the London DC1. Just you need to connect the virtual machines. Once you connect, it will be open with different screen. So this is our main domain controller. As you can see here, if you go to tools and active users and computer, you can see all user account at once here. That's how you're going to open tools, active users and computer. If you expand the users container, computers container, all computer account order pre-joined. If I click IT, so let's say for example here, as you can see, there are user accounts available. As a practical steps, if you do anything after, if revert back, it will go to the previous status. So as a practical steps, if I delete this user account and I create my own user accounts, how you going to create IT and create own user account? Okay, I have created my own user account ABC. So after I revert back, it will go to the previous status. How you going to revert? Let's say you finish your practical, the module 1, then what you do, select the London DC1 and another one by one you need to select, right click starting image, apply. Again if you click apply, it will go to the previous status, right? So it will go to previous status and succeeded. Now again if I switch on these virtual machines, again I can see the user account, whatever the user account I delete and whatever the user account I create will be disappear. So how are you going to switch over? Start, and you can see over here. Okay, according to trainer handbook, if I do the practical, so in the practical what they are mentioning scenario and objective. Objective means after you do this practical, this is the purpose of practical and what are the virtual machines. And one thing you remember, all of the virtual machines will not be used for all of the practical. So for the practical one, which means module 1, London DC 1 and NanoServe 1 will be used. How you going to switch on? Right, so this is the Hyper-V Manager. Go to Hyper-V Manager, start connect. These things I did, and what are the password you need to type, that one also they have mentioned, and this one also you need to do. Right, so on London on 2740B London DC1 in virtual machine connection window, click media. How you going to get the virtual machine connection window? So first of all you connect, after that you can get this screen, and you will get this screen and click media. Once you click media, DVD is there, insert disk, and what are the path you need to follow up, they have mentioned. Okay, where is the okay, after that you can follow up this particular practical. So the exercise 1 is there, and exercise under the exercise 1 the task 1, 2, 3 is there, and after that exercise 2 and task 1, 2, 3 everything is there. So this is according to the step by step. So in case if you get any doubt, you can go for the answer page, okay, which means answer key is available. It is in from page number 527 onwards, everything answer key. Okay, now I am in page number 526. It is basically answer key. So answer key mean the like a child they have mentioned. So if you go down, everything they have, and this is module 1. After the module 1, again module 2 and module 3, like that they have mentioned. Right? So you can nicely do all of the practical. So first of all I will let you know. If you revert that again, it will go to the previous status. Okay, this is the password you need to give. Okay, you see this is the password, and if I log in, I will minimize, and this is the password they basically said, right? So this password you need to type. If you face difficulties in order to follow up this trainer handbook, then you can follow up the one more pack. In the one more pack, module 1, module 2, it is related with 740B, and if I want to open module 3, yes, module 3 is there, again module 7, module 2, like that you can open. In the left side you can open the remaining subject as well. So if I want to go to the module 2 again, then you have to click module 2. But if I want to do module 1, then this way also you can follow up. Here, as you can see here, the lessons, 5 lessons you can see, but you study everything from here. You don't need to go through all of the lessons one by one. Instead what you can do, you can go to the lab practical straight away. So lab practical is there. So what are the virtual machines we are using, and the purpose of exercise, then after the exercise what is the result we have mentioned, and this is lab answer key. One of these two methods you can follow up. Always you can find out the PowerPoint slides, and one thing you remember, this is only for 740B and the price is 2500. So if you purchase all 3 labs, then 740B and as well as the 741B, 42B normally you can get, right? Okay, again you see whatever the user account I delete, everything is there. Whatever the user account I create disappeared. So now you can continue with the module 2 practical. Similarly 12 modules practical simply you can do. For the practical, whenever you do the practical, you can use the PS recorder as well. Snapshots also you can get later point in time for your preference, right? So this is the way you need to work with the trainer handbook. And one thing you remember, this is one of the help from me, right? So if you would like, you can continue with this particular practical step, and this is completely personal to me. And this is 740b already you study, and after the 740b you can continue with the 741, 42, like that you can continue. Okay, thank you.